Okay, I think we are ready to stream. So welcome to the stream. Let me just prepare everything real quickly. Okay. So there we go. I should be ready about then. Let's see. Oh, it's absolutely hot where I live right now. It really is. I'm not joking when I say this, but it really is hot. But anyway, let's just turn on the camera, whatever. Turn on the capture software. So here it goes. And there we go. So we're gonna do some animation. I've done a streaming a bit because, like I said, I don't want to do it every day, and also I just wanted to, draw more. Now, as you can see, you may say, wait, this is not drawing, this is some binary codes. And you'd be correct, because I'm actually drawing something related to binary codes right now. But I'm actually going to hold off on that, even though this frame is almost finished. So instead, we're just going to go ahead and skip that and make a new file where we're just going to draw from the start or from scratch, because essentially this is going to be like a next scene, like it's going to be basically this background, but an RPG, how do you say it, like RPG model, I don't know how to describe it, I'm sorry. So yeah, let's just get on straight with it, although I do need to check something very quickly. Once again, I always have to keep checking things. That's just the I was gonna say the meat. Yeah, that's just my primary thing that I do, apparently. So let's just, yeah, okay. Alright. We should be a-okay, hopefully. So, without further ado, oh shit. Without further ado, I guess I'll just close the Google Chrome on my phone. Yeah. Without further ado, let's just go. So I'm just gonna first off turn on the camera. I almost forgot to do that. Okay. Like I said, we're gonna delete the entire white background, and we're gonna start on making a new background. Well, it's essentially gonna be this background, but it's gonna be more varied, and of course my character's in it. So the concept of this background is going to be sort of similar to this, right? Where you can see there's like a bit of a view afterwards, so it's a bit of a cliff, you could say. So I'm thinking we should probably do that, but this time, okay, things could get a bit tricky. This time, let's see, where is it's this one, okay. This time we, oh shit, whoa, what did I do? This is how you make a rectangle, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's because I have this on, I see, okay. Right. That should have been a giveaway. Although, it can get a bit tedious, so let's see. How long do we want to make it? Maybe, maybe it could be like a square platform? I don't know. I know it's kind of an excuse to do, I don't know, let's see, just like that probably. Okay, I think this should be good. Potentially. I mean, I don't know. I haven't figured this out yet, but yeah. Let's try this. And now, let's see. We're kind of gonna copy this. Which one is it? Which one is it? That sprite. Kind of, I guess. Except, let's try to make it more detailed. Or I should say, in other words, make it better. I don't know. Because now I look at it, the head looks a bit too small from this part, which is obviously unnatural. So I'm gonna have to do something about that. And actually, let me just shoot. Let me actually just save this. Also, I'm closing this off, by the way. Hang on. So register. That's gonna be called test background 4. Yeah, test background 4. That should be good, I think. Turn the camera back on. That's better. Alright, perfect. So we are going to, like I said, copy this sprite, but make it better. And also, we'll have to make him sit down. So I'm thinking... Great, so I'm doing a couple things at once, basically. Let's see, I'm just going to take the head only, and then I'm going to make it varied. Or yeah, like I said, make it better. So let's just go ahead and yeah, copy this. Oh man, I'm already tired. Okay, so let's just copy the entire thing. There we go. Wait, what? What just happened? I said copy V, didn't I? Or copy C and then copy V. What the heck is going on? Wait, what is that? What? Wait, what happened? What the... I'm honestly not sure what just happened, guys. I'm honestly not sure. What if I do this? Copy C, and copy V. What the heck? Oh, it's something that I've been that I was copying. Where is it? Where is it? Great, already not the best start to... Oh, it's right there. Huh. Okay, let me just delete all this. This should be removed. Okay, that's perfect. Fantastic, baby. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. That left me into a bit of head scratching at first, but we managed to get there. Okay, so let's try to put it down there. These two magenta colors must be because of I was testing out some colors for the background for with my previous animation. I'm not sure if you could see. No, you couldn't either. Yeah, there's a weird glitch on my computer where I click on a certain, a certain thing, and then boom, it's like, excuse me? Like, how dare you? How freaking dare you, computer? Anyway, let's just go ahead and move on before I start to lose it. Okay, so let's see. Yeah. Yep. Can you give me 2 seconds again? I'm so sorry, guys. I really need to work how to be a better live streamer sometimes. Okay, let's see. Probably don't need that. Probably don't need this either. There we go. And that should be there, I think. Let's see. Aside from these two. Yes, okay. Sorry about that. Once again, I apologize. Let's get back on our feet once again. Alright. Alright, perfect. So, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and expand his head quite a bit, and also make him sit down. Let's see. So, nah, this doesn't look good. This doesn't look amazing. Not sure I feel about it, but we could try, I guess. We'll just have to see. I mean, you never know until you try it, I guess. That's all I could say. Alright, so let's just go ahead and continue on with placing these down. Just like that. Beautiful. Okay. That is perfect. And we can get rid of these two. And also we need to put this black pixel back. Okay, cool. So now we need to make him, like I said, sit down. So this part might be deleted a little bit because I should say he's leaning his head forwards. I don't know. But yeah. Let's see how that goes. Okay. So we're just gonna keep doing this. That is fantastic. Okay. Look how fantastico it is. Okay, cool. Very nice. Alright. Oh. And I might also move his jester hat, or the other part of his jester hat of Todomen, of Tribal-San's hat. And I like to call him Tribal-San. Todomen is a YouTuber, by the way. I mean, he likes to call himself Todomen-san, even though it's a bit narcissistic. So I decided to give him a taste of it as own medicine. I'm going to say Tribal-San. There we go. Alright, so let's just put these pixels in together. Let's see, what can I talk about? First I want to talk about this creepypasta. I think that creepypasta video, at least, on YouTube, is there since like 2016, 2013, I forgot the year. Even though the video's pretty old, I think it's like in the 1990s or something. But not sure if some of you might know this creepypasta, or some of you might remember, or might not remember. But there's a creepypasta named Gregory's Room. And the person who saved the footage of this video has talked about the story behind it, basically. Or how he also got the cassette, I think. And holy cow, it is quite terrifying to see. But essentially, it's supposed to be like an animation for kids, I think. But yeah, this is really creepy to do that, especially when the kids, yeah. But basically, there's this, it's very also terrible CGI animated, but there's this guy named Gregory. And now I look at him again. And that was way before Baldi's Basics, by the way. But I was like, but nowadays I'm like, is Baldi's Basics Gregory's long lost brother or what? Because they literally kind of have the same appearances. The bald head, the green shirt, and sweater and the blue pants. I think they both have gray shoes, and they also have creepy vibes on them. Except that Gregory is not a teacher. But I saw the backstory of whoever made that video, and whoa, holy cow, yeah, it was crazy. It was nuts. So basically, this it's pretty short, but I guess I'll spoil it. So spoiler alert for those of you who don't want to hear it, and just want to see for yourself. But trust me, it's pretty short. It lasts about a minute long, minute 30. I forgot, but essentially it's about this guy named Gregory. He's just in a house, I guess, or tower. I forgot. Just next to a fireplace, holding a newspaper, and the mouth also comes from a real person's mouth. That adds to the creepy vibes, I guess. And so basically, he, I think if I remember correctly, he said something along the lines of, "Oh, hey, shoot, I forgot what he's gonna say." But I did remember the ending, though. The ending is the most terrifying part of all. Oh wait, this isn't the right color, is it? It's blue. Okay. But basically, he just says, "Oh, hi, it's nice to know you," and everything. He starts off pretty nice at first, but then quickly escalates to a dramatic song playing, or dramatic music playing, or you could say spoopy. I'm just gonna say spoopy. Music playing in the background, and he says somewhere along the lines of, "We're just gonna be the two of us alone in this room," and then because trust me, there's not gonna be any parents, not gonna be any bullies. I think it was hard to tell if he was saying bullies or police. I think it's police actually. Now I think about it. And then he says, "No one can hear you," which this is where it starts to get creepy. But then that is nothing until you hear this. He says, "Embrace me. I need love." He said it in a very slow tone. He said it in a slow, "Oh," and then he says, "Gregory needs love." Holy cow! And then it ends. Well, first off, it flashes him zooming at his face, I guess. Zooming his face, whatever. And then the video ends. Whew! That was creepy, alright. Creepy video. I mean, who on earth thought this was a good idea to show this to children? Who in their right mind would think this is a great idea? Why on earth nobody in the studio or anything was like, that might oh no, wait. Or like, why would we do this? It's so terrible, man. These are children. Oh boy. I honestly cannot stress enough how, you know, I can't understand why some people had to leave bad decisions, huh? But I guess that's how society works. But yeah, that guy who, yeah, actually stole the cassette and things like that. Plus, it was a massive failure, I think. He even did say on the story, if I'll just search it, and then I'll read it. I guess I could search it. Hope I don't get copyright claimed. Just sort of sharing his story, but yeah. Sorry about that. Because this is so freaky. And I've seen a lot of horror games, trust me. And usually I'm not that scared, but this one did give me a bit of uncomfortable vibe. This is I'm speechless, actually. In fact, just give me a second to search that. I'll be very quick. Oh wait, I already have the Google Chrome on me. Silly me. Okay, so let's see. What's his name? Gregory. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so here's the backstory. Okay. Here's what they said. Hopefully I don't get copyright claim, like I said. Anything. I just wanted to share that. although I'm getting less spam of ads right now. My life has always been pretty cheerful. I'm drawing while I'm doing this. I'm multitasking, so don't worry. Yeah. Just trying to make sure, yeah. Yeah, that could look good, yeah. My life has always been cheerful. This was made possible by my friends, family, and a bright future at my university. And nothing particularly harmful happening to me so far. Everyone I know has nice parts of me, as I have of them. All my teachers I get along well, and despite having no known relatives other than my parents, I don't really care much. I always thought of my friends as brothers. It is cool. That already starts nicely. I had, however, something I hid for years. I, like many other people know, am a 90s kid. I'm pretty sure even adults during that time liked those years ago too. Yeah, well, I wasn't born in the 90s. I was born in 2000. But I still feel like 90s feels a lot better. I mean, not saying that 2000 was still great, although right now it looks a bit chubby. That isn't the style I'm going for. But anyways, continuing on with the story, he says, I'm pretty sure even adults in that time, yeah? It was all about video games, simplicity, and good TV cartoons. Yes, good TV cartoons. The dream of becoming a cartoon tester came to me when I was just 6 years old. I wonder if he's actually still is now. If he actually is one now, that would be interesting. I might have to lower his body actually. I know I'm multitasking a lot, but whatever. Getting used to it. Just because I was like, you know what? It'll be more natural in the neck. Let's see. Okay, he says, one afternoon they took me to Nickelodeon HQ. Oh shit. Now the body feels disoriented. Not good, not good, not good. Okay, maybe I have to try it differently. Maybe I'll still keep this sprite, but with the new head, I guess. I don't know. And actually, I might make it a bit more detailed. You know what? Let's make him stand up. Still, yeah, let's do that. Anyway, continuing with this guy's story. They took me to Nickelodeon HQ, okay? I was so excited to see everything they were making before anybody else watched it. My friends would be so jealous. I stood there in a room with a big TV and a DVD player. The first time I actually saw one. That's interesting. There were about 5 other kids that were like me, expecting to watch cartoons all day. Which is kind of funny. I was that kid too, you know. I loved those cartoons as a kid. I'll probably explain to that later. Okay. Just going to copy that and paste it. Yeah, let's... I guess I'll delete that head first. Let me just delete that head first. Okay. I'm carrying on, don't worry. It's just that I'm multitasking, it's not always easy to keep track. It's gonna feel weird without head, isn't it? The room felt somewhat more like a living room, probably to make us feel more comfortable. It had a carpet, chairs, and a table. Potted plants and a nice warm shade of red paint on the walls. A staff member came out of nowhere with CDs, smiling at us. We're going to make a new series on Nickelodeon's Junior. If you like it, then we'll send your first season to your parents in no time, he said with a cheery tone. Which sounds exciting, in my opinion, but it also sounds a bit weird. I was gonna say with the exciting tone, I would be like, should I really trust it? If I ever saw that in person. Anyway, see, he continued. Yeah, I already read that. All the kids and me started celebrating as a man inserted the CD inside. He said, wait. Yeah, inside the DVD player, I should say. Oh my gosh. I'll be back in a while, he said with a bright smile as he left the room. The TV displayed a static screen. Okay, this is the part where he describes what happened, which was odd since it was the newest they had been selling that year. Okay, eventually it showed a warm fireplace burning. The camera then panned out to reveal the whole room. There was no music at all, nor did the sequence introduce anything. Yeah, I should have told you that. There's also no. Well, again, aside from the ending, but I'm pretty sure they'll explain that. They'll explain that. But let's carry on. The room looked warm and soft. A chair faced a window, showing stars and a night sky, which already seemed beautiful. At first, me at least, I'm also giving my a bald head was on the chair. Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. He's also bald, and he also wears a green sweater and a yeah. He also wears a blue pants, just like Baldy from Baldy's Basics. Because when I first saw Baldy's Basics, I was like, this must be Gregory's long lost brother, or something, or long lost cousin. I don't know. It slowly turned, showing a face with big, creepy eyes and a surprisingly realistic mouth. Again, it must be because the CGI or the the effect that they were using. Kind of like an annoying orange, actually, now that I think about it. Me and all the kids were surprised about this man and his appearance. We waited to see what happened. A robotic, emotionless voice broke the silence as the man said, "Oh, I didn't see you there." And I think it was also kind of like text-to-speech as well, if I remember correctly. The camera turned around, showing his crudely made CGI body. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He greeted us and said, "Hello, I'm Gregory, and this is my room." Or should I say, in a text-to-speech voice, "Hello, I'm Gregory, and this is my room." I don't know. The camera zoomed on his creepy face. Oh gosh. We're going to have so much fun together, just the two of us. He pointed at the window. We can look at the stars together. He held a book. We can read a book together. The camera showed us the fireplace, as Gregory said. We can stare into the glorious flames of the fireplace together. Oh yeah, I didn't remember that part. But then he didn't say anything, which is a bit strange. Don't know why there's that awkward silence afterwards. After I saw it, I was like, okay. What else do you have? Can we introduce you? But then he continues story. But this is when things get creepy. His face suddenly appeared again, and the camera slowly zoomed in. And he said, "But no matter what we do, it will just be the two of us. And no one else in this room. Just me and you. No parents, no police." Yeah, no police, that's right. "No one can hear you." And here goes. And this is the creepiest part that comes in. Distorted background music began playing as his face got closer and closer. Not only that, but his voice, his voice and the background itself started to get weird as transparent flames took over the place. Yeah, that's what I remember as well. And then he said, "Embrace me. I need love." And then he said, "Gregory needs love." That's what I said earlier. I was like, holy cow, what the heck is this? After the first time I saw it. But then there's like the epilogue of what happened with that kid and the other kids. The movie ended with his paralyzed face all over the screen. Every kid started crying uncontrollably as the man from some minutes ago came in. He had a very angry look on his face. And his word pierced through my memory. crap, man. This is genuinely disturbing when I saw this. But this is not where it ends, because he has some other things to say. I thought because that guy who was putting the CD on and everything, he said, I thought that guy learned his lesson long ago, but he yelled furiously as he went through the door along with the other kids, okay? The screen went blank as I secretly took the CD. It had clean, simple, plain text written on it that said Gregory's room. So he apparently took the CD. I wonder if they ever noticed that. The people who actually own the CD and everything. Now that I look at it, because this is scary stuff. Well, because, you know, they would have been like, oh, what? It's gone missing. But I'm kind of glad whoever posted a video on YouTube this time, yeah, showed it to us. Because this is freaky stuff. This is obviously something you should not be showing to kids. Like, seriously, man. After a few days, there was some news about parents suing Nickelodeon for showing inappropriate content. They even got as far as labeling the incident as a show that was ultimately rejected due to a poor focus group result. My parents were so frightened that they didn't let me near the place again. Yeah, a bit of a shame because of that incident. We lived relatively close to Nick HQ. Oh, that's interesting. Until then, I kept the CD with me, hoping to understand one day the meaning of such a dreadful creation. And that's basically it. Holy macaroni. That's all I can say about it. I mean, well, I have a lot of things. I have quite a bit of things to say about it. I mean, obviously, again, this is an old situation, but still, this is kind of relevant to today nowadays. I mean, this is absolutely freaky stuff. I mean, seriously, again, I'm surprised that nobody on the HQ or whoever worked on it were like, oh, why on earth would you show this to children? You don't want to traumatize them, somewhere along those lines. Because obviously, this is messed up. Oh, man. Even after that, well, I didn't get nightmares or anything, but it did make me feel a bit of unease after I watched the entire thing. I was like, oh, what is that? I was like, what on earth did I just saw? Seriously, this thing is an absolute... Ugh. Yeah, it does fit very well for creepypasta, right? Oh, man. I feel bad for the guy who was a kid. Well, he's obviously an adult now. Way older than me, presumably. Yeah, he wanted to have a good time at the Nickelodeon HQ, and then this happened. Yeah. Well, yeah, obviously. Well, yeah, obviously a show that was ultimately rejected due to poor focus group results. Yeah, well, yeah. Rightfully so. There's no denying that. I mean, showing something to kids is not isn't the way to go. Like, come on, man. Could have done better than that, honestly. And especially what he says genuinely creeps me out. Especially in front of children. Come on. Those poor kids, I felt so bad for them. I feel so bad for them, man. Hopefully it doesn't traumatize them for the rest of their lives. I'm sure, yeah. Of course, I'm sure it did at first, which isn't the best because of its because of how it's been handled poorly. But yeah. Honestly, I mean, I really cannot. I'm actually just going to watch the video, but I'm not going to play the audio because I don't want to get copyright striked, like I said. Just to, well, while I'm still drawing, of course, because this is a drawing stream after all. But I'd just like to talk about things as well. He even says in my chat that or in the title, that we're also chatting about things. Hang on, what's it called? It's called Gregory Isaac. Gregory's Room, yes. Like, some remakes? What? Seriously, this guy's such a freaky freak. I wouldn't go near that guy. I'm actually watching it right now at the same time. Gosh, this is as creepy as I remembered. This is... Okay, I'm now looking at the part where he's talking about the flames, and then the scary part will come in. I mean, it already looks creepy. No police, huh? Yeah, this is where the camera zooms in and then yeah. Sheesh, man, this guy's terrifying. And flashes. Although I have to admit, as creepy as he looks, obviously, with his tiny mouth, it actually makes him look cuter for some reason. But yeah, definitely a terrifying one, yeah. I obviously do not want to go near him. That's for sure. That's for certain. Right, now that we picked everything up, let's go in and place him down somewhere. Presumably over here. Or probably over there, I don't know. Well, it might be a bit dangerous. Let's just move him back a little bit. Well, he can still float. That's the purpose of my character. Perfect. Nice, okay. Like, seriously, if I saw this, I would just run away if I was a kid like that. That's just how freaky it is. Okay. Yeah, that might work. Now, the background... Because maybe this could be a square. And maybe there might be a few like patterns. Like there's some triangles, there's some numbers, there's some mathematical formulas in general that are just laying around. Not very much, but since this is supposed to be a mathematical dimension, they're not really talking much about maths. Well, aside from the binary codes, but it has nothing to do with this universe. So, this could get interesting. Let's give it a shot. But yeah, I mean, seriously, this thing is so freaky, man. I'm gonna have a fun. I'm actually gonna check out the comments as to what they say at the same time while I'm doing this. Well, at the same time, just hang on. Just give me a second to look at. I'm going to see if, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Things are getting a little wild at Caillou's house. Like, tributes of the Woogie. Oh my gosh. There we go, somebody said it. Baldi's Basics Educational TV Show looks great. I don't understand why they canceled it. Oh, that's too good. That's too good. Category Education. Okay. Let's see. Let me try and draw, like, let's say a triangle. It's not going to be like the most detailed triangle though. Just going to be a bit of a pat. Ah, this doesn't look good though. This doesn't look. Oh, you know what? Fine. I guess I'll just do numbers. It's gonna be a bit wiggly and a bit. Oh shit. It's supposed to be like a pattern on the ground, and of course there might be some. Like, for example, there's a 1. Maybe you could put another 1 somewhere. Get it? We'll put some random numbers. Let's say 3 numbers. Let's say 1, 5, and possibly 8. Yeah, we could do that. Let's see. Let me do chat here. The computer this time. Okay, I don't see any. Okay. Perfect. Well, maybe we could do 4 numbers. Yeah, let's say 3. Okay. I'm just gonna do it in a different orientation for the 3. Well, no, this is gonna look like a. Well, let's make it like an upside down. No, we're not gonna make it 3. People will take it the wrong way. Let's see. Let's do 4 then. I guess. Like maybe it might be ruined in some spots. Yeah, like for example, like this. So it looks very crudely. So it's gonna be crudely drawn because it's like there's patterns on the floor or something like that. Like it's like the equivalent of a footprint. Enemy. What the heck did I just watch? Exactly. That's. Let's see. What else? But what we know about the Nickelodeon staff, this could have been a real show. Yeah, that's the worst part. It could have been a real show. Alright, I think I had enough of in the comments. But I just thought I'd share that because why not? I mean, I like to talk about things I want to talk about in these streams. So, yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. This is terrible. Yeah, but unfortunately, it's kind of is relevant to this day now. That's the saddest part. I'm just preparing a lot of things right now before I continue. Okay, back on track. I mean, honestly, like I said, if I saw this as a kid, I would freak out. No questions asked. Okay, we're gonna make an upside down 5. Let's hope. We're just gonna take risks or take a risk. Actually, I'm just. You don't see me, but I'm actually turning my head upside down. This doesn't look like a 5. Well, upside down that is, I should say. Might look a bit too much like an S, but oh well. It should represent a number 5. Okay, cool. There we go. Again, I know it's not very well drawn, but it's a point because, again, yeah. Let's see. And so, yeah, we'll make a crudely drawn division or mathematical symbols, a crudely drawn and crudely drawn shapes as well. That's my interpretation personally. Okay. What else? Should we place down? Let's place down a crudely drawn circle. We're not going to add everything. or oval. Although it does barely look like nothing though. Okay. Maybe I should go straight drawing the sky, I guess. Yeah, I'll just color the sky straight away. Alright, that's what I'll do. Although first off, I need a good reference of that. Hang on, let me just go all the way up. Let's see. Where is it? Ugh. I really need to shave. I'm telling you. That should be it. Yeah, okay. Okay. Should we make it about the same size as... Nah, probably not. There might be some tweaks here and there, so let's just go ahead and do that, I guess. Let me just... We'll take... Oh, there's also this bottom bit, so let me just take that color. And we'll... I don't know. We'll put it down there. Let's see. I mean, I'm thinking about going for about an hour and 30 minutes. Or so. Hopefully that sounds like a plan. Oh, shit. Okay, let me do that. There we go. And then I'm going to draw this part. So it's going to be bigger. Slightly bigger than this one. Ah, shit. Now, seriously, the Gregory's room thing, as creepy as it sounds, at the same time, since it was 2016, and had some nice times in 2016, it's kind of nostalgic in a way. Excuse me, which I know is a very weird statement, but yeah, I'm just I'm just gonna leave it like that. Oh wait, what? That should not be like that. It should stay like this. Thank you. Alright. No wait, no. Should be this color. There we go. Seriously though, Polly's not Polly's Basics. Gregory's room, man. Gregory's room. That's all I could say. I mean, what else do you want me to say? Okay. I'll move on to something else finally. But if I had to think of something that I could talk about as well, is okay, let's see. Let me try and think, because sometimes it's not always easy for me to think of what do I want to talk about. Oh yeah, of course. How can I not talk? How can I forget this? I feel so dumb because I've been to the Comic-Con yesterday. It was pretty fun. Very, very fun. Although there's more. It's also open on the other weekends for this June. But it will be the weaker times. Aside from the last weekend. There's also this cartoon artist who I like. And they also like me as well. Because I've met them since 2018. And since then we've been keeping in touch in the Comic-Con. Which is really cool. And at one point he decided that I was going to go first. That was really cool at a convention. So I was like, you don't have to, but he insisted, and yeah. He's so sweet. I love him. It's because he made a new book. I wasn't aware of it, but he made a new comic. And by the way, the comic writer in question, his name is Olivier Supio. But yeah, he's really cool. I like him. I like him so much. He's pretty cool. I love him. He's very nice. Everything. So yeah. That was a motorcycle, ladies and gentlemen. That was a motorcycle. Passing through, of course. Because why on earth wouldn't it? As you can see, it gets drastically bigger as it goes on. So, yeah. What was that? Okay. Let's see. Okay. let me try. Okay, it's already done this color. So now we're doing that color. Yeah. So again, it gets bigger and bigger as it goes on. Let me just put that down there. Just like that. No, this is not. This is the same. Oh. Also, I missed a tiny piece. Yeah, I missed a tiny piece there anyway. Just fix that. And also, like I said, which one's the right color? So, 27, 27, 30. Yeah, so 30 is the one. 30 is the key. Perfect. 30 is the key to yeah, for this guy. This guy color. Okay, cool. Oh my word. Okay, so let's see. And also, I think some of you might know this mangaka. And yes, I did say mangaka, and he's also pretty famous. He's not nobody or anything, or he's not anyone or whatever. But it's Naoki Urasawa. Yes, I am not joking. Naoki himself at the Comic-Con, which is really cool. Unfortunately, since I also worked on Saturdays, I wasn't there. So, yeah, it's a bit of a shame, but yeah. I'm glad I told my Japanese teacher that, though, that he was coming, and yeah, I hope she, yeah. But I'm assuming it was pretty busy. Must have been really busy because of that one mangaka alone. I mean, seriously, this is freaking awesome to see it, to see that. So yeah. Oh, my phone's about to be low on batteries. Just give me 2 seconds. There we go. That's better. I don't even know why I said it like that. Don't know why I just raised my voice like that. So I should have warned you that I was drinking water. Plus, also my voice feels a bit, my throat feels a bit scratchy. Like there's something bugging in there. I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, it's not like I have a sore throat or anything, but it's just that I have like something stuck in there. Don't know what that is, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, so let's see, 98. Wait, this can't be it, right? 100. Okay, yeah, okay. I gotcha. I talked to some English when I talked about English people that came along, which was pretty fun, by the way. We also talked about some English TV shows, and yeah, it was pretty fun because I also used to watch British TV, even as a French guy, because my nan used to have a dish to to connect, because my English grandfather, yeah, he lived my granddad, yeah, he lived in France since he was like 30 something years old, and so my mom was still a kid at this point, because he just wanted to live a new life basically, and that's always good, That's gonna be the same for me when I move to Japan. Although yes, there's a lot of issues going on in Japan, especially the population. Birth rates have been going down big time. So, yeah. Some people said to make me have like 100 something babies. I'm not. I mean, it's like I understand the problem, but I don't want to have 100 something babies at once. For goodness sake, 2 is good enough for me. I heard that some parents have like 10. A few of them have like 10 children. I was like, whew, that's a lot of work. to handle 10 children at once. I mean, seriously. Like, seriously, I mean, what? Is this really necessary? That's all I can ask, really. Let's color the floor, actually. I want to have it in a bluish color. Oh, this looks too bright. Yeah. I mean, I do love bright colors as much as the next person, but I feel like a bright blue like that, doesn't really suit my style. So I love bright colors. I like to put it in mine. But again, I just it's just my interpretation to see if it's too bright or not. Just my opinion, though. Okay. Let's try a bit like a children's toy type of blue. Well, I know it could apply to any toy. It could apply to any color, any blue color. But I don't know. I'm just gonna describe it like that. That's all I can say. What else can I say more about it? Seriously. So it's like a footprint of a 1, in quotes, footprint. There's a 5, there's a 4. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I have to haul off on that one. So I think in the meantime, we'll start another background. Yeah, we'll start another background. Yeah. Let's see. For one of the scenes as well. So let me just go ahead and oh, that was close. Let me just go ahead and close that off. And I think it's 750 by 750 if I'm correct. Yeah. 750 by 750. Okay, and I'm gonna call it test. I know you can't see right now, but test background. What's the number? 5. Cinco. Don't know why I said it in Spanish. Hablo un poco español. Okay. So there's one of the cutscenes. One of the scenes. Well, the whole thing, the whole movie is gonna be like a video game cutscene. Okay, so we'll have one of the people I like. His name's I just said it earlier. His name's Todomen, and he's going to be at the corner there. As Tribo is going to be right there. So I did learn an interesting technique that, okay, since they're both kids, yeah, things could get a bit sorry about the silence. I'm just trying to think. Oh. Now, can you give me 2 seconds? I know there's been a lot of waiting in the stream. I'm so sorry. But I'm gonna try to find let's see. I'm just trying to find a reference. Oh shit. What did I do? I'm just trying to find a reference of Todomen himself. Yeah, this could get tough. Let's see. So far, I can't find it. Alright, okay, perfect. I was just about to say it, but I have a feeling that we're getting close. Because I was there. Because I was on the right track. Well, I'm not gonna lie with the drawing of his own persona, because he is that. I wonder which artist they used, because I would like to commission an artist. I'd have been like, I'm sure they're Japanese too. That I would have been like, hey, hey, would you draw my character? I'll pay you. I'll pay you. As long as the commissions are open. But as long as they do commissions. If they're not, then I'll try another artist. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Not gonna lie, yeah, like I said, not gonna lie, I feel like I want to bounce on his head, Mario style. I have to say, this has to be, if I had to pick an attack that I like the most, I would say it's like the bouncing or jumping on enemies like Mario does. I don't know, it's just something satisfying about it. Yeah. His head is just as bouncy as a monster from The Binding of Isaac. I'm sorry. Okay, so there goes his hair. Alright, let's see. So we're making the back, basically. We're making his back. So this could get interesting. Let's see. This is going to be rough. This is going to take an eternity, isn't it? Let's see. Because I don't draw backs very much, really. You know, it is something I need to work on. I also changed my avatar as well, to a more detailed version of my character, let's say. Like a portrait of him. Of Tribal Troll. That's the name of my character, by the way. Okay. Let's make his face lean a bit right there, basically. That could work. Uh-huh. Alright, cool. Alright. Maybe it shouldn't be that big. Because this is going to be his neck part. Back neck part. Let's see. Uh-huh. There it goes. I like how we're both young skin both of our skins are young boys. So yeah, test background 5. Let's say that. Even though I do need to work a little bit more on the hair. Yeah, I feel. Actually, quite a bit more than I anticipate. Okay, so let's make the neck. It's not gonna be too thick. I'd also try to make my character's neck. My character's neck not too thick either, because yeah, and also it's gonna be somewhat angry. He's gonna have a bit of an angry, like an angry. What am I trying to say here? An angry tone, an angry. Fine, I'll just stick with angry tone. Imagine people say Angry Birds. I'm joking. I actually liked Angry Birds as a kid. It's a shame how the company has gone down big time now. Okay. Scent is difficult. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Literally. because I'm drawing a boy, I don't know. So there he is, and Tribo is gonna be about here or so. Maybe I might move him a bit right there. I'm just already gonna point out. Excuse me. Excuse my burping skills. I don't know why I keep saying that in my head. Oh man. Okay. There he goes. Yeah, I do need to work on the hair. Plus, especially this side. I mean, this could work, but I don't know. I don't know. I have a very scruffy. Never told you this, but I have a beard right now. I'm gonna shave it soon, because I have a very scruffy beard right now. Oh boy. And sometimes we just joke around each other. Me and him, Todomen. I'm like alternative title: two grown men, having the skin of young boys, fight like children. Basically becoming men children. That's funny. I wouldn't do that in real life though. Because plus these are just harmless pranks I do. I mean, if Todomen watches this, because usually he just told me to speak English, but I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to say it in English this time because I feel more comfortable, and plus this is my stream, so you can't change, so you can't stop me. Haha. I'll be like, please just know that these are just jokes, okay? These are just jokes. I'm not gonna blow up your building and everything. I'm not gonna steal your diamonds and things like that. I'm not gonna go ahead and you know, betray you. I'm not gonna go ahead and do any of that thing. Come on. That should be a PSA to him right now. Although I doubt that he watches this. But I'm still saying this anyway. Just to remind him that all I do is just for fun. Okay? Plus my character's a jester, so it suits him nicely. And that's what jesters do. They do comedic things. Man, I really need to work on my skills. Don't I? I really do. I really do. Okay. Oh man. Okay, sure. I made it too big, I think. Whatever. Alright, cool. Yeah, so I was totally interrupted by in this, but I was talking about to those English people about some British TV shows. Like, there's one game show that I absolutely love because it makes me learn the expressions and whatnot. It's called Catchphrase. For those of you from the UK, I think you might know this game show. There's actually the old one and the new one, and apparently it still holds up. And according to that one English person I talked to, they said that yeah, it's actually been holding up still. I thought it's been abandoned, but it came back again. But no, that wasn't the case. Then he told me about this other game show called Bullseye. I know Bullseye. It's a great game show. Well, again, for those of you from the UK, might know Golden Balls. I did say that in the live stream, I think, but here's something interesting about it. Here's something interesting. I know it seems made up, but trust me, it isn't. I don't like making up stories. I just want to be genuine and everything, but I forgot the name of the show host now, but the game show host, right? Yeah, the guy who hosted game Golden Balls. My grandfather used to be in the same school as him at his age. That is crazy. Just hearing that is absolutely mad. And I'm saying that in a good way, of course. I was like, wow. What a small world we live in. This is so cool. It really is fantastic. Hopefully he's doing all good. Game show himself. I mean, he seems like a pretty nice guy and everything. So, yeah. I wish him the very best of luck. And I wish him, you know, keep doing what he's doing. If he's still doing it. Or, you know, especially, you know, still following success. Why am I struggling with this? What is happening? This shouldn't be right at all. This is not good. That is absolutely not good. Maybe I should make him raise his arms up in the air. That'll make him look super angry, actually. Because he's going to be angry about something. But once again, can't tell you because spoilers. So, yeah. And I'm not sure if you might hear in the background, but yeah. I literally just talked about my granddad, and right now he's currently teaching some of my students English. So that's cool. And every Sunday, with a student that he has on his online, he teaches someone who's Italian, by the way, some Hebrew. So that's pretty cool. That is very, very nice. Hang on, let me just oh, too bad for you. Too bad for you. Too bad for you. Don't know why I'm singing like that. I'm already struggling a lot. That is not the best situation. We're not in the best situation on our hands. We don't have the best situation on our hands, is what I'm trying to say. And also, maybe I should tweak its hair a little bit. Man, there's two drawings I'm working on. These are crucial for the story, I guess, or the movie that I'm making. And yet, I somehow still struggle at them. Goodness sake. Ah, for goodness sake. That is not good. I don't know what to say. I don't. I'm speechless. I really am speechless. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any ideas of what to do. It's getting... Oh boy. It's getting stressful. Sometimes just... Hang on. I saw a good technique, by the way, which is that you draw part of the arms like that first. Which does sound like a neat idea, actually. Also, this might be a little too thick. Let's lift away. And also, there should be... Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Alright, there's Tribo right there. I'm just gonna draw his head already. Well, I guess part of his head. Not gonna draw the face or anything yet. Once again, it's just so I know. I don't want to delete. Yeah. Sorry if I'm being all quiet again. I think we should be good now. I think we should be, well, we might be onto something. Potentially. Although I say that, but then... Oh my word. What is going on with me sometimes? And my scruffy beard, man, it just makes me feel... Makes me feel like I'm surrounded... My mouth is surrounded by a bush or something. I don't know. Okay, cool. Yeah, looks like... It seems that the Minecraft... Fly something update, I forgot the name. Looks like it's been delayed. So we'll see. And also, when there's finally going to be... Oh, shit. When there's finally going to be a Minecraft 1.21.2? That is the question that we should all be asking. And that's also... Yeah. Because right now it's getting to the point when we don't know when it comes out. So... We'll just have to wait and see. Because I don't have any clues right now. I got nada. I got nada. Speaking Spanish again, apparently. Alright, cool. What am I doing, man? What on earth am I doing? It's bad news. That is seriously bad news. Oh no! Now, well, first off, let's just measure out body here, I guess. I don't know what to say. I really don't. Like, I feel like his pan level should be around there. And again, we have to keep in mind that he has... Oh, shit. I got a leg cramp. Well. But we have to keep in mind that, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This is getting much more complicated than I thought. Oh, what? What happened to the... Okay, don't know what just happened there. But I guess it happened. That's all I can say. Alright. Let's, I guess we'll just continue this for now, yeah. We'll just start placing the pixels in. That could be cool. So, yeah. Doesn't matter where I go, let's say. Right there, I don't know. Okay. Let's go. Placing now those pixels. And plus we got about 15 minutes, so have to be careful about that. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, fantastic. I feel fantastic. Ugh, I should probably not sing that. I don't want to give you guys nightmares. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's a song by a creepy robot type of thing. I don't know. Oh, this is a very old video as well. So I do have to say though, it does give me some Vocaloid vibes, which I find it interesting. So I don't know. I guess there's some benefits to that robot. Can't believe I'm saying that. But here we are. Okay. Alright, cool. And going back to those British... Oh shit. Yeah, my phone needs to stay open. to stay on because I want to read the chat at the same time. Because I like reading the chat. Now, going back to British TVs, right? There was a game show called Tipping Point. I talked to those British people, and he says, I don't really like it. I was like, oh, really? Well, I mean, that's everyone's opinion, but I don't find it that bad. I personally find it enjoyable. But anyway, so they said, right? Let's make sure that I save that. And perhaps I should also go ahead and label this too, just to be sure. So there was one question on this game show. I think this clip has been blowing up, by the way. And holy smokes, it is concerning. Because although some people says that it's not that she doesn't know the answer, she just wanted to laugh. I mean, still. But it's about the question about who's the monarch in the 19th century, right? And it's actually, I was like, I knew this is a celebrity edition because I saw the crowd. I was like, but when there's no people around, then it's not what do you call it? Yeah, it's not a celebrity edition. Although, again, you don't have to know everything in life. But why would you go on a TV show or on a game show when you don't know a lot of the questions? If you do that, like, come on, these are quite advanced questions. So, it just shows, man. It really just shows, because that one question is, yeah, like I said, who is the monarch of the 19th century? The celebrity said, Margaret Thatcher. Oh my word. Not sure if you could hear that, but I just face-palmed myself. I mean, to be fair, she wanted to be queen, but she's not one because she's not royal, for goodness sake. There's a difference between wanting to become one and becoming one, obviously. For goodness sake. Well, some people say that she wasn't being serious, or she wasn't being truthful about it. She just said that as a joke. And it's like, I don't know. Even the host said it was Queen Victoria, obviously. I was like, there's no way. At the very least, I'm hoping she's going to say Queen Elizabeth, but no, I was wrong. But, yeah. But, oh man, I'm speechless. That's how frustrated I am. And then after he said the answer, and she's like, oh, of course. Well, yeah, of course. It's obvious, man. For goodness sake. If I was a celebrity edition, I'd be like, oh, no, I can't do that. I'm not one to answer into questions and everything, because, if you don't have the best knowledge, that's totally fine. But don't waste your time and energy humiliating yourself into a game show. For goodness sake. That should be a no-brainer, honestly. It really should. Because I'm getting sick of hearing, I'm getting sick of people just going there only to not know the questions that, you know. I get that the questions are not that easy, but yeah. And for the people who are nervous on TV, that's totally fine. But, you know, have a bit of, you know, respect about, I know you can tell me if I'm overreacting, but it's just, you know, I just wanted to bring that out because it can get ridiculous. So, yeah. Whew. Okay. Seriously, man, I can't believe none of these people. Anyway, let's continue on. Let's keep placing these pixels. Okay. I also watched John Wolf again, my favorite YouTubers when it comes to horror games. I remember his series. Oh my word! I'm about to burp. Sorry about that. Okay. Well, we got about a bit less than 10 minutes, so I'll be quick. He used to have a series, it was a bit short-lived though, called the Still Scary Sunday. Still Scary in question mark. Still Scary in question mark, rather. Basically, it's a series where he revisits older games, and basically, like, it's not saying basically, and, pretty much, just reviews if they're still scary or not. So, yeah. I actually want to check something real quickly. I'll do that later. Hang on. Just give me a second. Okay, perfect. But yeah, it's like, it's pretty cool. Well, one of the games, he's not supposed to have it in that year. Yeah, I was just opening Minecraft, sorry about that. Because here's what happened. This game called Eerie was released back in January 2013. It's actually on the 6th, which is actually a few days before my birthday. A bit less than, actually 6 days before my birthday. And so he tested that game, and he explained the reason how he got the game, because you're not supposed to have it because it wasn't installed on, it wasn't a thing they can buy on Steam. It was actually another website. It was smaller than Steam. And that same app or site that you could download back in 2015, or since 2015, they've been filed with bankruptcy, unfortunately, which is kind of sad. But there was some, in quotes, download links for Eerie still, but you should not download in the other websites, because I heard that it gives you viruses, so not the best, really. But you may ask, well, because of all these, how on earth does he still have it after all these years? Well, it's because he was looking for his older hard drive, and yeah, he still got it, which was really cool. In fact, I really need to, let's say, transfer my old files from one of my old PCs that no longer works. Like, I need to pull it out, and yeah, like, I need to take it out and see if I can get my old stuff. I think I got this computer, the older one, since 2013, and then I disowned it in 2017 or 20, I'm assuming 2019. So did live for a while. So for about 6 years now. Even though my older computer was a potato, but it wasn't as bad as the. But in terms of how it handles, like, it's not actually bad as the other computer I used to have. So I was kind of impressed. I think it was like a Windows 7 or something. I forgot. So yeah, it's pretty old. But yeah, sometimes I just wanted to get some of the stuff back from this from this old computer. I mean, man, because it does bring me back. Just saying all this. And I remember when I put a lot of stuff, it just the ventilation just gets stronger, and it just goes like, just makes that noise, you know. Oh man, it's basically the equivalent of saying, it's the equivalent of your tummy ache. You're having a tummy ache, because it's like it's consuming a lot of things, so you know. But it's funny though. It's funny. That's pretty cool. So let me just go ahead and place down all these pixels. There we go, just like that. Excuse me. There we go. Oh man. Okay. Oh yeah. That was before, I think that was before I've been on a holiday back in April 2019. So I'm just rubbing on my face. But I've been to Portugal and Saint-Tubal, which is next to Lisbon. So yeah. But yeah, he got it because he was using an old hard drive. And apparently it still runs, which is cool. That was pretty cool. John Wolfe was such a great guy, I have to say. In terms of other games he played with the Still Scary series, he played Phobia, Aoni. There's also The House. The House. Oh man, this is nostalgic because that horror game. Well, even though I've never played it as an age, I heard that was everywhere, almost everywhere. Man, lots of people were talking about it. It was nuts. It's yeah, for a horror game, seriously. The second one has improved on quality and everything, so that's pretty cool. But man, I mean, I can't believe how different these times were. But there was another one that I feel like it's better than The House. Not saying The House was bad; it was still good, to be honest. But that one, even for an old horror game, I feel like it should still hold up, and especially because it's actually unique for a horror game. Well, sure, there's still some puzzle elements and everything, but it's cool though. It does do some things in a unique way that not many horror games have done. Though one of the main issues that quite a bit of people has is the reading, because there's a lot of reading. Well, for me, I don't mind reading. Actually, I like reading, but there's a tiny bit too much, I feel. It's a little bit much. Yeah. But it's still a good. It's still a good. I heard there's also a third one, but I never got to see what the third one is like. Maybe I could give it a try or just watch on YouTube. But I heard that people say that it's not worth a try. The third one. Is it because it's bad? Is it because it's boring? Is it because... Yeah, I don't know. But, the Ex Mortis one was good, but the second one was better. But, however, it's very disturbing, though, the Ex Mortis. Seriously. I mean, I wouldn't want that upon my worst enemies. Having these devilish creatures summoned in the world. Not my style. Not my style. Well, should be no one's style. But, yeah, like I said, good game. Very good game. Very good series. And there's some neat jump scares here and there. Things like that. Although I heard that there's a bug in the first one where if you're too slow, spoiler alert, coming through a, shoot, I forgot. But there's a bug that, in one of the puzzles that after you get out from one of the rooms, you have to go immediately in the attic room. Otherwise, if you're too slow, the game will bug out and basically it will not let you in. Yeah. Again, it's a bug. It's not intentional. So, yeah, and you have to restart the game all over again. Well, I'm not saying it's that long, but you get what I mean. So, yeah. Well, depends on the factor. Depends on how you think it's long or if you think it's long or not. So, yeah. Oh wow, it's already 46, so I better get going. Thank you guys for watching. I know it's been a bit of a messy stream sometimes, and also made a bit of a kerfuffle, like between drawing this and also drawing that scene too. But yeah, it's worth it. So yeah, I don't know what to say in terms of outro or anything. Aside from my, I guess, outro where I speak nonsense. So yeah, I'm not sure what to say. So see you. Goodbye. I mean, I'm not sure if I mean, I've done so many art stream lately. I need to get back into doing some more Minecraft streams. But I'm just been having a lot of fun doing those drawings and animations. I mean, honestly, what more can? There's nothing more I can ask. I mean, seriously, I love to do it. I mean, it's just my number one favorite thing in the world. Like, yeah, it's been a bit long day, to be honest.